Hello and welcome to another update video about QNT. Yeah, QNT has reached here the $114 level. Some people were already a bit disappointed when it just turned around here sort of in the middle of nowhere in our support area, but it rallied only in 3 waves. So already, as I warned you, I think it was in the last video, that because of the rally in 3 waves, it is not unlikely that it will come eventually to that $114 level and make a new low, because you always need to see a 5-wave structure to indicate the higher level trend. Yeah, and this was only a 3-wave rally. Very clearly you can actually see that, and it's now coming down in possibly 5. Yeah, so it might make one more high and one more low. I mean, a lower high and a lower low, eventually going maybe even a little bit below that $114 level. But it is now really deeply in support. It needs to turn around here to remain in this particular scenario. What is the particular scenario? It indicates that we rallied here. That was back in November in a wave 1 and came down in a wave 2, and that this is another 1-2 setup. It's a bit of an unlikely structure, but it's certainly valid and possible as long as we're holding $114. If we do that, it can still rally in a 3rd wave and could take it to $200 plus. Yeah, certainly absolutely valid. However, beware, there is not, it doesn't take much to invalidate this scenario. I mean, it will, very strictly, it will not be invalidated until it actually drops below, just let me think, here, $100, yeah, 101. Only then it will really be invalidated, but we can already say that below the 78.6 retracement, which is $114, this scenario will get very unlikely. However, I would still give it a chance, but then this would turn then into an orange support area, because below the 78.6 fib, things are getting very, very difficult for this particular setup. Yeah, typically 9 of 10 support levels fail if the chart does that, yeah, break below the 78.6 fib. However, if you measure here, we talk about the blue wave count at the moment. If we measure the wave A to the downside, we go to the high of the B, then we get a target for the C wave, and the 1-to-1 ratio takes it to $111. I mean, that is an ideal target for a C wave. That's sort of the last level I would expect personally, and accept in the particular scenario. If we drop below that one as well, then we are probably going to retest $100 and eventually have a really good chance to get into this larger support area, which would be the alternative wave count at the moment, the 2nd scenario. We could actually stay in the trend channel. Yeah, it would just morph from a corrective price channel A, B, C into an impulsive one, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. And then we would complete a correction here and could then rally from there. That would be the next pivot point. At the moment, we are still in the descending trend channel. And yeah, the 2nd scenario would look as follows. So 5 waves up of the June lows, then an A wave to the downside to $94, a B wave to the upside in 3 waves, and a C wave down in 5. Absolutely also a likely scenario. It's just not the one that is currently most present, because the very present one, which is in front of our eyes, is the yellow one here, or let's say the blue count, with this support area here. But be careful, as long as we don't have a confirmed trend reversal, there is a lot of downside pressure. Okay, so what we need to see, as always, is a 5-wave move to the upside, even if it's only on a smaller time frame, and 3 waves down, basically a rally and then a higher low. That would be the first strong indication that a low has been made and it can take us then to $200. But if not, then we probably retest the $100 level and will eventually get into this support area for the 2nd scenario. Okay, that's my update about QNT. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.